Again, welcome to Things You Can Do, because you guessed it, of course. If I can do it, you can absolutely do it too. We are back. Should have been here from morning though. It's after 12. Should have been here a long freaking time. But as usual, there's always something to troubleshoot. I don't know what's up these days. Every time I decide I'm going to jump on live, there's something to troubleshoot. I did add this camera as well, just to give you a, you know what I mean? But anyways, thank you very much if you come through. If you come through, if you pass through, if you just say hi, bye, hello, what's up, ask a few questions. Of course, we're going to be doing some more WordPress. You know what I mean? We're going to jump back in and do some WordPress, people. We are going to take care of some WordPress. There's this website that we are working on, and I have to get it done. I'm giving myself about 2 months to get everything on the road, to be honest. There is a lag in my camera. I'm going to probably try to reset that camera. As a matter of fact, it can stay. There's a little delay in it. I'm just looking at it. But anyways, what I'm going to be doing is jumping back on this website here. Again, this is WordPress. This is what WordPress looks like when you log in. Whether it's a fresh version of WordPress or it's, you'll be using it, it's going to look like this. Is their interface. We are creating our website for Gears for website. We do have a design in Figma as well that we are following. Figma. Let me log into Figma over here. You guys can't see that. Anyways, hopefully you guys have been having a wonderful day. Hopefully you guys have been having a wonderful week so far. We are at Tuesday. We just started. You know what I mean? We haven't really dug deep into the week as yet. But hopefully it has been lovely. Hopefully you guys had a lovely weekend. It snowed last night. It was raining and then it snowed. Again, this is New York. Things happen, Sometimes things happen without unexpectedly. But snow, we expect snow this time of year every year. As a matter of fact, we expect more snow than we're actually getting, knock on wood. Thank you that things are not as worse, because it could be bad. All right, so we did design these displays, and I'm going to show you where I placed them. I did design them on my time. I changed these names as well. This one is the Multiplex. This is the Simplex. And this is our Everyday Eve theme that we're going to be offering. These are our pre-mades. And I'm going to definitely have to design the whole entire sites as well, so that when you come to purchase a service from Gears website, you're going to be able to see what these demos look like. Again, these are pre-mades that people are going to come in, order, and say, yo, I need a website within 7 days, and possibly we're going to be able to give it to them within that time. Hopefully that's how it works out. That's really the business model I'm trying to adapt anyways. That you come in, you can jump into a pre-made and you just take off, right? It's like a car that doesn't need to be customized. But if you want a website designed, we're still going to send you to look at the pre-made so you can have an understanding of what they're for. This could be a single item. You know what I mean? This could be a website just for a single product. The Simplex is up to 10 products, and the Multiplex could be like a marketplace. You know what I mean? That means you can have a full-fledged marketplace. If you want to offer different categories, different, like a whole lot of products that you want to sell, products or service that you want to sell, right? So these are the three strategy that I'm going to try to work with this new approach. I did get a heater here, if you can see it. This is like a coffee heater. Cheryl gave it to me. If you don't know who Cheryl is my wife. She gave me that. I'm testing it out. I let my coffee go cold, and now I'm trying to reheat it using this thing. We're probably going to look at that in more depth. But yeah, that's what it is right there. It's pretty dope, actually. But it will burn the heck out of you because it's like a hot plate. But anyways, let's talk and let's jump into this website and see where we are at. All right, so this is our Figma prototype here of the website. All right, this is our Figma prototype. That's what we have for Figma. And this is what we actually have for our website. If you want to visit this website as well, it is up. I didn't put it on coming soon. I actually opened it, so you can look at it. It's not yet designed on the mobile end, so it's not ready for mobile. It's really just desktop that I've designed so far, and I've done this right in front of you guys. Right? You there's nothing you've missed really that I've done. Yeah. So what we're going to be doing from here is, well, we already did. I think the only thing that I did, I keep saying we, like it's more than one of us. Probably, I'm just speaking into being. We could eventually get a team, right? But one thing I did do off stream was uploaded. I did upload these particular images offline. As you can see, these are the same images as I just showed you in Figma, right? That I said I designed over the weekend. So these are these. And how it's going to work is that when you come on the website, and I'm going to show you what it should do. This particular accordion is going to be open when you hit this section. And as you look through, you should be able to see the different demos, right? Now, these are going to be clickable as well, because I'm going to turn them into clickable images so people can be redirected. So that's a call. It's going to be a call. What's it called? Call to action image. So it'll take you to the page where you can actually see the demo and see the pricing, right? You can do that from here as well, because there's a button that says view template. So anyways, this section is done. And actually the entire home page is I mean, I think it's finished. What we are gonna do now is work on our menus. And I want to also work on the footer. Now the footer, you can see that's still the demo footer, but I kind of like it. I really like this footer. I might not even change the color, but I'm gonna show you how to do that. Again, if you're wondering what theme this is the theme that is called Sydney, and it was developed by @Teams, spelled ATHEME. I've worked with @Teams for many years, and they're a decent provider, right? There's many people out there making themes, but I know @Teams, and I've worked with them for many years, and I'm comfortable using their product. All right, so we're gonna jump back into the WordPress dashboard, right? Now from here, we're gonna just hop into appearance, and from appearance, we're gonna go customize, because now we're gonna do some things that we can't really do using Elementor, which is the front end design. All right, so we need to work on the footer. Now, based on what this footer shows, which is the one in Figma, we're gonna design it close to that. Let me shrink this down. Not close to, we're gonna make it identical. As you can see, this is what we have, are somewhat identical, because I don't really like mine's in comparison to the one they presently have, but that's what we're looking to do. And actually I wanted to do it like this, but it might not work out. Now, @Teams made this easy. You can literally start clicking on these things and, like, you know what I mean, just rename stuff and change around stuff. As you can see, that's a service button. You can put a link there. You can actually put the name, different name if you wanted to, you know. It'll change your name. You don't have to use services. Let's start off by getting rid of this logo. This is not our logo, right? You can see it's jumping up and down as well. So what we could do from this dashboard is go down to footer, and then you'll see the different things that you could do with the footer. You can enable, what's this, separator. Let's see what a separator does. All right, we're not going to use a separator. We don't want that ugly thing on our website. Footer widgets. So now you could break this up into sections. Presently, it's 4 different sections that this one footer has. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it should show you what's in each. Now for widget area 1, I don't know what's showing me. This got it. Let's see what's in it. It should have our logo as well, and I don't see the logo. I don't know what's jumping around like that. It's acting crazy. Here's the logo. You can hardly see it, but we're going to choose our logo. So I'm going to remove that actually. So I'm going to edit, actually replace image with my logo. Hopefully give me the chance to at least scale it as well, because it might be too big. See? Definitely too big. So we're going to scale this down maybe to 150. Let's see what it looks like. If 150 is still too big, I'm going to go edit again and probably go custom scaling. And we'll turn it into 50. I really don't want it too big. And update that and see what that looks like. All right, that looks good. I think that looks good. But if you notice a piece of our logo is cut off, did I choose the right logo? Let's see, replace the image. Why is a piece of my logo chop off? Because I chose the one. So this is the one for the site ID. I'm using this one. So let's add that. And it should look better. And if you want to know what a site ID is, now if you look to the top left where the tab is, right? And you can actually see my logo. That's your site ID. And I can actually show you. I don't know if I videoed that. I don't know if I did that on stream. I can actually show you how to do that. But anyways, let's size this back down to what we had previously. And we're going to do 50 for the size. 50 and updates. All right, that looks good. That looks good. All right, so let's get out of this particular section and we're gonna go to here. Now I'm not gonna provide a number, but I'll provide I put my name, the name of my website. So it's Gears for Websites. All right. We can leave that information like WhatsApp. We can leave that for now. There is going to be an email, which is going to be maybe this support, and I can create this email because I know it's available. Support at Gears. I put A. Am I funny, huh? At Gears for Websites. Actually, I wonder if you can use a number for. Anyways, we probably can't use I probably could use a number for email, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Here's for websites.com. It's pretty long. That's the only problem. People won't be able to remember our email that long, but if they can just copy it from here, paste it, or even click it, and it redirects them to the email, which you could actually do here. So like for this, you could add a link to it, make it into a link. And as you can see, it's so different from when I just started using WordPress. Like I had to figure out how to make a link that will open your email. And it's really to type mail to, you know, what are those colons? Yeah. Mail to colon and the name of your email. Before you had to figure that out. Like right away you could see it automatically detected it was an email and it already did that for me. So right now this is a clickable link. As soon as you click that, support at Gears for Website, it's going to open your email. Now I don't like the spacing. So right away you can see it's doing something strange. So it has like email above. If I'm going to do it that way, then I have to try to make this bold. You know, so it looks better. There is some description here that I'm not going to use, but because there are a little bit of coding in the middle of it, let's leave that just in case we want to come back and do it. All right, we're going to leave those codes and it won't show it because there's nothing written in between. All right, so let's go to our second section, which is footer number 2. And it has the About Us and services. You know, these are quick links. You know what I mean? It does have the socials as well. But there are socials under the bottom here. And I'd much rather use the icons than to put the words in. So we won't name this about us. We have to change the name of that. We have to name this quick menu maybe. So quick menu. All right, you could have that. And I'm just putting this in. Really, we should be following Figma and see what Figma said. And if there's nothing like that on Figma, then I shouldn't be doing all of that. So services is what's there on Figma. So we do have services as a heading there. So let's go back and fix that. Zin. My music is a little too loud. Hopefully it's not too loud on the stream. Let me look at it. It looks fine. Let's just bring it down because I really don't want to compete with it. Again, people, if you're here, thank you very much for coming through. Thank you very much for viewing. Thank you very much for hanging out. You know, you can ask questions as well. If you want anything, if you want to see me do something that you're curious about, by all means, you know what I mean? Just say it. Anyway, so we're gonna change it to services, which we were naming a quick menu, but it should be services. And services. Now the thing about the services, I'm gonna have to create a menu for it to use, because as you can see under this section, the next thing in place is really menu. So we have to create a menu that has everything, which should be, let me see what Figma says again. I wish I could stream double screen, but it won't allow me. It's too big. So if you notice, we have website templates, hosting, domain, and analytics. So I'm going to eventually create all these little pages. This website is going to be pretty big, but big enough. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big enough website, but really and truly, we only have our landing page presently. So we only have the home page. So what I'm going to do for the time being is just use main menu for placeholder, and it's going to just bring up everything you see up at the main menu, which is services, templates, resources, pricing, and support, right? It's going to do that. Now for this section, I want to see if I could delete it. Let's see how we delete a section. Let's see, because they've changed it so much. Remove legacy widget. Nah, that won't be the case. There are widgets. You see, you can add here, add a block. Let's see if we can move it up, insert, duplicate. Let's try this. All right, that worked. So that's what we have for now. Now let's go over to the fourth section. I think we have in total on our design, we have four. I'm gonna even have a blog page for this, which I don't know how I'm gonna write a blog. I'm probably gonna have to pay a service to get that, because I'm not gonna sit down and write blogs. But many services out there that could do that. Let me see what I have here. What is this? This is video tutorials. So resources is what I'm gonna have here, right? So under resources, it's gonna be, so I know what it is. Under my services, so under the service page, you're gonna see all of this stuff. Under the resource, you're gonna have video tutorials. And the support, you can report outages. Let's say your website's down, request instructor, which is myself, and new server is gonna be my teammate. I'm gonna need somebody on this team. I'm not trying to do this myself. And you can hire inventory manager. Like, for example, you have inventory that you want to keep managing, add and subtract inventory. You can actually hire that service. So I'm planning on offering that. All right, so let's get rid of this. Let's find something first before I get rid of anything. Let's keep it as a placeholder. Again, let's do this. So it's going to be resources. Did I spell it right? And again, I'm going to use just the main menu for a placeholder. I do like this little subscription box, but I'm thinking whether or not I'm going to do that here under the footer. So I'm wondering if I should get rid of it. Let's see what it's called. I don't know if I need it yet. That subscription box, I might get rid of that. I'm going to use support. Let's see if I can find something that could work. Browse all. And we're going to use another table. Media and text. What does that look like? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to use media text. Let's find something appropriate to use because I really don't want to use. You know what? Let's delete it. Let's get rid of it. It's like this doesn't have a delete button. Remove. Remove. All right, there we go. It was actually HTML that it was built. All right, so let's add the paragraph. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna need something that I can use a title. Just like we had the other three, I want something that I can actually put in a title. I can do it like so, though. And I can say support. Let's see what the scale is. Yeah, it's too big now. So I'm gonna have to resize this. Let's use header 6 and see what it does. Yeah, it's still a little bit too big. Let's move it up. It's on top. It's still not really looking, you know, I can have it looking like that actually. I'll keep that for now. And then what I'm going to do is there is a block here. We're going to type something in. And again, these are only placeholder. So support's going to have, let's see. I'm going to put this on my second screen. You won't be able to see it. Let's just copy and paste them as well. I can't be bothered to type out everything. We're going to copy and paste them in. So we're going to have report an outage. Request instructor. Imagine people is requesting me at all different hours of the day. See, that's not working out the way I want it. So let's remove that. I may have to add like a list. Let's see what list look like. List is going to use bulletins. I don't want that either. Remove that. See, we got to try different things. See what looks best. Paragraph. Yeah, let's try it. But paragraph is what I was using just now. But the paragraph, the spacing sucks. You see? Spacing it out too much. Alright, let's try something else. Remove. It's like doing individual paragraphs, which that's not what I'm trying to, that's not the outcome I'm looking for. Let's design group, list comments, calendar, HTML, page lists. We could try page list and see what page lists do. Avatar, login. You see so many options we have though? Isn't that cool? But the bad thing with having too much options, you know, sometimes you just don't know what to use. You end up getting like flustered. That's me. You can never give me too much options. Same thing with video games. If I have too many video games, I end up playing none of them. Let's try this. Let's try that. See, oh, but it's like already pre-made. It's actually doing the pages. So what you see here is actually the pages that exist. It's really using the page. So if I went back and show you the pages I have on my WordPress website, you see that all of them are here. All right, so we don't want that as well. Maybe not list. We did try a list already. Maybe paragraph. No, paragraph we did, and that sucked. Group. Last post. I might not be able to find something here. So we may have to come back to this. I'm not going to let it keep up my time or your time. Let's do this. Let's go back to what was there initially. And I believe, let's see what it is called. If I'm going to put back this. It's like, this is what I want right here. What is this? Oh, this is called text. All right. I got it now. I got it. I should have just gone back to that. And so text is what we are looking for. Text. Why is the search button not working? Let me see something. That's an image. Yeah, text is what it's called. I'm not finding it in the list, which is strange. Very odd. Very, very odd. Let's see again. Media and text. Let's copy that out. I don't want to retype that. Let's delete, remove these and see what happens. They're gonna remove. Remove. Why do they? Did I create that many of these things? Damn. Remove. All right. So let's see what this looks like. If I use this. It can't be this though. It just can't be this. I'm telling you, yeah, it's definitely not this. List heading. Maybe it's under their theme, because Sydney does include some stuff under their theme, right? Nothing. Text is really showing me everything under this. Let's try paragraph again. I'm gonna take the risk with paragraph. Maybe I need to do something with it. All right? No, definitely. He just did this, right? And then add. We never tried it. I don't think we tried pageless. Yeah, we did that. You see how crazy it is? This is the stuff I have to do. So when I'm creating a website, it's never really perfect. Like stuff like this, you try to figure it out because you really don't always just know the answer to everything. And that's I'm pretty transparent about that as well. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to show people that, listen, not everything I know. It's not about knowing everything, but when you do learn it though, it's important that you remember what you did, right? And the crazy thing is I really didn't have to delete it. I can actually just like X this out and it'll come back. It'll come back to what it was because I kind of want to see what was in there, and that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't save it, so you really have to save it for it to apply, and I didn't. Let's go back into that because I might have to use what was there. Oh, you know what? Why I'm stupid? I'm gonna show you why I'm stupid right now. Let's go back to menu. Let's go back to footer. We're going back to footer, right? I'm gonna show you right now, general. Why is it looking like this now? Copyright. Yeah, this is the one that we were in. Mr. Widget area that we were in, right? I'm gonna show you something right now that I wasn't thinking about. You see, I should be able to duplicate this. Let's go back and put back our let's replace it and put back a logo. Let's start over. We're doing a fresh start, see? So let's do that. We're gonna resize it. Edit, resize. We're gonna use a custom size, go 50, right? That's what we were working with. Update. All right, so that's good. Stuff that we have to delete is this. Oh, they use HTML. Yeah, right. All right, so I can literally use this code. But just before I do that though, I'm not gonna go crazy yet. Let's wait. I'm gonna get rid of this section as well. So remove that. And here we're gonna keep these, remove the number. So we weren't going to use a number. It's going to be support at gears for websites.com. All right, we're going to turn this into a active link. All right, that's done. Apply. It's a link, so we're good on that side, and we're going to make this a little bit bold. All right, so we're done with that first section. Rework. That's what it's called, rework. All right, so this right here is a list. I can tell because it has the bullets. And funny enough, the bullets aren't showing, right? That's fine. So navigation menu is what they use. All right, so we use a nav menu for here. That's what it's called, a nav menu. All right, so we're gonna call this services. We use the main menu as a placeholder. And we're gonna get rid of this as well. I could have just easily just looked at it. All right, let's go to footer sec area 4. And this is gonna be resources. How do you spell resources? Yeah. We're gonna use the main menu as a placeholder again. Now for 4, let's add what was it called again? Nav menu. So it's a nav menu. Boom. We could have just done that all this time. And this is going to be or support. Support. Man, I can't spell. All right, and we're going to use the main menu as a placeholder again. Support page is definitely going to be... And we can actually squeeze this thing under the bottom, you know. Let's try to see. I want to see what it looks like if I put it on the bottom. Let's check it out. Let's move it under there. If it can hold, I'll keep it. It actually can hold. I'll keep that. I'll actually keep that for the subscription. And I may create like a subscription account with some one of those external sites. All right, I think that's good for now. The color of the footer, we're gonna work on that. Before I go anywhere, let's go back to footer, and we're gonna go to the copyright area where the credits are, and we're gonna replace those credits. Let's see something. All right, so the credit area went away. It's this little section here, and what I'm gonna put is so it's good that the codes are there already. So the good thing about that code that's there is that every year it updates on its own. So now it's saying 2023. When next year comes, it's gonna say 2024 if you leave that code in. So the site title, which is another code, is just saying the name of the website. You see it slided in, and I can literally use the same site title code. I can copy that from here, and you see it's using the theme author, which we don't want the theme author, because the theme author is Sydney Pro, right? I'm just gonna put again site title, and it's gonna put proudly powered by Gears for website. See? That looks good. The social now. We have to fix the socials. The socials. Come on, today. Doesn't want to click. All right, let's just click on this because I can directly click on this. Now I'm gonna leave them for now. What we won't have is a Twitter, a LinkedIn page, no LinkedIn page as well. We're probably gonna add Dribble. So how easy it is. Look how amazing this is. I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna do Dribble. And actually I have the dribble. Let's keep the account actually. The one that's not the one I want to use. But anyways, not the about. Oh my god, what am I doing? Let's get rid of about. And we're gonna copy and paste it. And yo, this I mean these things have come so far. When you copy and paste the dribble, it's gonna automatically identify the icon. Look, it already placed an icon there. See? You can't really see it because that thing is covering up. But it's automatically placed the dribble, and actually Behance as well. Let's use a Behance. Behance. Whoops. Let me log into this thing. I can't have everybody see my business, yo. Man, if it came through, if you're here, if you like what you see, definitely let me know. Your feedback is very important. Not from me, just, mostly for you, because your feedback will ensure that I create content that's surrounding your interests. This YouTube isn't about us alone, right? I mean, I could create content that I like as much as I want. But it's very important that I create content that you are interested in. And how I learned that is when you leave a comment, is when you make a remark. Helps me to understand what you want to see more of. There are things that I like doing. There are things that I don't like doing. But the channel is called Things You Can Do for a Reason. Meaning that I'm willing to do a lot of different things. Whether or not we're gonna be successful at it or we're gonna fail. It is what it is. We're gonna try it. All right, let's put that Behance in there now, and that's the 4 socials that I want to have on the footer. Now for the color, I think the color is fine. It looks bluish. And how we're gonna fix the color is we're gonna go back, and I think under color, I believe. Let's see if I'm right. Under color, we're gonna look for the footer area. Actually, it might, because if you notice already, I'm not seeing it. It's saying sidebar, forms, heading, links, general. It's not there. I know that already. So maybe it's under footer. So let's go footer, general. I don't see it there either. So sometimes how they do these things, it's weird, because you would imagine that under color you will be able to find all the colors that are on your website presently. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, Jim. So it genuinely doesn't work that way. So let's go to our footer area, footer widget, copyright, pre-footers. What the heck is this? All right, let's not explore that. We want to change the color. So let's look under color again. Color really doesn't have much, and I imagine it's not there. Widget area, let's look at that. Nah, it's definitely not gonna be there. So let's look at footer again. General, let's slow down. This overlay color is not it. This is a dark blue. All right, it might be here. Oh yeah, so Here is where it's at. Now, I imagine that people are developing softwares and you got to kind of think like, for me to search around, other people won't. They'll give up. But look at where they put it. They put it under footer, which is fine. But I mean, maybe you should have a tab that says color, right? Anyways, footer widget, style. That's where it's at. It should be here, and I can see it right here already. See, that's what it is. We want a gray, so let's select black. And we're gonna move it around to a light gray, maybe. All right. Simple enough, right? It looks good too. All right. So we'll take that. I'm gonna have to change this bottom section as well. I may leave it though, because it looks, the contrast does make it look good. But you know what? Screw it. We're gonna change it to the same color as we. I would love to have the separator though. So we could keep that separator as well. We could keep that separator. We could just change it. Now we know where it's at. Now I don't even see the color here. This is showing the width. I can change the size. But background color. Yeah, it's showing that it's white. The only way I'm gonna, oh no, that's a pre-foot. I'm wrong actually. It's a copyright area that we're looking for, because I feel like I was tripping a while ago. All right, so this is the color. And we can change it. We can actually change the text colors as well. Are we gonna do that? No. 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 Let's go back to what it was. Let's undo that and leave it as is. I like the separation that's there. All right, so our footer is taken care of. I will have to create. I keep saying we. I'm gonna have to create. So for each and every one of these things that you see, services, resource, support, they're gonna be different. In actuality, they should be looking like this. So I can go in and kind of do a part, like I can go in and do something, which I'm probably gonna do, because I want it to look like how it should look. Under each section, it should have these things, and I'm literally gonna go in now and create that. I'm gonna create a holder for the time being. Actually, the holder will eventually be active, because I'm gonna use custom links. So before we get out of it, let's publish this, because if we don't publish it and close it out, it's gone. All right, and I'm gonna X out of this now. From here, I'm gonna go appearance again. I'm gonna go menu. So we're gonna have to create some menus, right? Now we have two menus. We have a primary menu. Actually, we have a footer. We have a footer too. We have primary menu. We have menu, and we have a social menu as well. Let's create some menus, yeah? And we're gonna name this menu. What are the things we have here? One is gonna be services. Services. Create. And let's start working on what should be in services, right? Now services, we're gonna put some custom link. And the crazy thing is, as we go create this website, you're gonna see how awesome, yeah, things are gonna get really awesome along the way. But for now, things are a little bit dry, because it takes time. Everything takes time. We're gonna use custom links for these. So for now, we're gonna use number sign to just hold that, and link text, we're gonna call this, let's pull it back, Figma. So on the services, we have website. Are we gonna add that? So as you can see, something's called website. And let's create another one that's gonna be called template. And save it. Let's create another one that's called host. We're only creating custom links. I'm going to show you what it's going to do. I'm not going to even do everything, then show you. I'm going to do this one and then show you what's going to happen. So we're going to add hosting as well. I missed one because I didn't put the number sign. You have to put the number sign to hold it. All right, we can move them up as well in the order that I want them to be. Next one is going to be domain. Number sign. Add. And analytics. Number sign. Add. All right, beautiful. Now we have this. I'm going to save this, right? So because if you don't save again, it's gonna if I close it out, it goes away. So now that it's saved, this is called a service menu. Now let's go back to appearance and customize. Now under footer, for our footer widgets, which is divided into 4, for widget area 1, no, actually it's widget area 2. Widget area 2. We're going to change this navigation menu and we're going to select services. So now, as you see, all those links, all those services menu that we created are there. Now, what's going to be awesome is that I'm going to create anchor points. So if you click this, it's going to automatically take you to the service section of that page, which is on the server. So the service page is going to have website, template, hosting, domain, and analytics, right? When you are on the home page, if you click let's say template, it's going to jump to the template section of that page. And we're going to do that, but not today because we haven't developed those. I haven't developed those pages. I got to break out of saying we, man. Sounds crazy, right? There's more than one of us. Yo, I'm cracking up myself. Oh no. All right. So so that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this. Let's do the resource page as well. All right, let's go back. I'm going to do all of the pages now. And then I'm going to come back and add them under the thing. All right, so I'm going to create another menu called resources, right? Resources is the name. Yeah. And under resources, so we have to create it first. Under resources, again, we're going to use the same custom links. We use our placeholder, which is the number sign. And we're going to have video tutorials. Add that. And blog. Add it. Save. Now I'm going to make this a little bit less painful and create the last two. Well, it's not really the last two. There's only one more, which is support. I should have just created the two menus, all the menus all at once. But it's good to show because I'm kind of trying to show you, if you were here, how to do it. All right. So again, we're going to use the custom link. And what a custom link is that it's not a page on your custom link allow you to link to anything. It could be an even external site, right? Instead of using a page, because page, you can only select the page that you've created. And if you use the page as a menu, when you click that menu, let's say contact, it goes to that particular page that you've created. With the custom link, you can create sections on your page. So let's say this was a one-page website. I can create little anchor points and I can use menus to direct you to those anchor points. So let's say now I had a section on my page called Contact Us. I could use a custom link and that will create the menu. And when you click it, what it literally does is jump to that section on your page, which is pretty dope. I have maybe a couple websites that use that. If it's a single page website, usually I use that. But if it's not, then I will use custom links still to link back to it, or link back to a particular part of that page. All right, so for this, we have report a outage Add. We're gonna add request an instructor. Add. Hire a inventory manager. Add. All right, and then for the terms and condition, we do need to put the terms and condition page under the bottom. I missed that. I actually missed that, which it needs to be there. It has to be a term and condition page. All right, so let's save these menus. I feel like I didn't save the others and they're probably gone. Jesus, I just remember that resource. Let's see. Select. Oh no, it didn't delete them. I just, like, my heart just started saying, Kenny, you screwed up. All right, so let's go customize again and we're gonna just fill those in. What was I gonna say? Put the widget area. We have section 3 now that we're gonna do our widget 3. They call it widget. I call it section. And we're gonna select yes.
I go for the
What do you want for lunch?
Chicken.
Dude, you ate. You didn't even want to eat your nuggets today.
I want fried rice.
You want rice?
Yes. Yes, I want rice.
This guy. All right, and support is support. Nice. Now that looks. This is looking better. I'm in love. I'm in love. Let's publish that. One more thing that needs to go under here is a term and condition, which I'm gonna add. I don't have a term and condition pages yet. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't have a term and condition page yet, so I'd have to do like a page list. There's a way how to remove these, but I'm not going to do that right now. So let's not add that until the term and condition pages are added, and I'll do that section. For now, it looks lovely. I think it looks lovely. I think we're on our way. I think we're on our way. All right, cool. Cool. Let's publish it out, and yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Now, let's see what I can do before I end the stream, because those are really the few things that I needed to get done, because I'm going to have to read. I'm going to have to do a couple more design, which it's design in the rest of the pages. Let's see how far back this stream is, because sometimes there's a latency on the stream. That while you guys are not really hearing it live. Actually, it's pretty close to the actual. All right, so let's close that out. Yeah, I think I covered most of what needed to be covered. Actually, this is the furthest I can go for now. But I mean, it's coming along. Our footer areas, it's taken care of. Gears for website, probably powered by Gears for website. We have our socials at the bottom here. Get quote, get a free quote. I want to say get quote. I want to change this terminology, but I'm not worried about it now. Yeah, it looks good. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. So what I will do is end this stream, this particular stream. I may jump back on. But I'm probably gonna retitle that. I'm gonna have to give little man some dinner. But what I'm gonna do is retitle this and call it maybe Figma, because that's probably what we're gonna be doing, some Figma. Again, thank you very much. If this has added any sort of value to you, please like, share, and if you want, subscribe. You know what I mean? The matter is just let me know how this is working out. I will have to cut up these videos, people. I know. I'm lazy. Yeah. But listen, I will get it done, right? So give me some round of applause, man. Come on. That's it. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I will cut up these videos into bite size that you guys can really follow along. You know what I mean? I'm going to title them. As a matter of fact, I may use the rest of the afternoon to cut up these videos into bite size. It's probably going to be like 5-minute videos, 5 to 15-minute videos, so you guys can absorb it a little better, right? That's just what I do. That's what I do. That's what I... This button ain't working. Anyways, there's a bunch of little sounds here. I'm trying to incorporate these sounds, man, like a... Oh my God, really? All right, I got you. All right. I got you. But this one sound isn't working, and I need it to work. Anyways, we're gonna be ending the stream here. Thank you very much if you come through. Again, I appreciate your time. And of course, I will see you on the flip. These videos will be cut up. See that I'm done with the landing page. I will have to just create a video on how to create a landing page in WordPress. Look forward to that video dropping sometime today, because I will drop it today. And again, thank you very much if you came through. I appreciate your love. Peace. Take care of yourself. All right.